welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming an unboxing video. So this is going to be a book unboxing. I think I mentioned in my last video that I was thinking about ordering from an online website called bookoutlet.com. I kept getting ads for this company and I was like, okay, well, I no longer live near a Half Price Books, which used to be one of my favorite places to go for my knitting books. And I kept getting this ad and I was like, let me check it out. I did very minimal research on the company just to make sure that it wasn't a scam or anything. And I decided to go ahead and place an order. I think that they were having a 25% off all of their book sale. And so I decided to order myself a decent amount of books. And I just got the package. This company is located in Canada and I am in the United States. I live in Indiana. So I ordered this package on the 8th of June and today is the 16th of June. So it took about 8 days to get to me and the shipping was free. On their website, everything, if you make a purchase $35 or over, it's free shipping, which is really good if you ask me because it's coming in from international. I don't know where they ship, if they only ship to Canada and the US. But again, I live in the US and this came from Canada and it only took 8 days and the shipping was free. So we will see how I feel about the books. And I just want to mention that the package is very nice because it's in a cardboard box as you would expect, but it's also wrapped in plastic for if it rains, I assume, so your books don't get ruined. So I very much like that aspect of it. And, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and get into opening this package. I wanted to do an unboxing so you guys could see my genuine reaction to the books. I did see a couple reviews that apparently on the website, they sell two different kinds of books, like scratch and dent and then bargain books. I think most of the ones that I got were bargain books. I did read in a couple of Reddit articles or like Reddit forums or whatever it's called. I just got into Reddit, so I don't really know what to call anything on there. But I did see that the scratch and dent books can tend to be a little bit more destroyed, so maybe avoid those. But yeah, that's all I know as far as that. The most expensive book that I got was just under $8, I believe. Like I said, everything was 25% off. I think I got a mixture of hardcover and paperback books. Can't really remember, to be honest with you. I either got 6 or 7 books, I think. It's been like 8 days, like I said, and I don't really remember what is in this box, so I'm pretty excited. They have a lot of variety of books on there, and I think it's mostly just like overstock books that come from places that couldn't sell, or people sell their books to them. I don't really know how it works. Like I said, I didn't do a ton of research. I just decided to dive in and give it a shot because books are expensive, and I like to own my books, but I also don't like to pay like $20 for a book, so not having a bookstore near me, like a discount bookstore, is kind of disappointing. So if this works out, I'll be excited to order from them again in the future. Now I was going to place an order before they were doing a $6.99 fiction sale, and I like fiction, so that's when I was going to order my books. But I decided not to place my order then. I'm still a little hesitant, and then they did the 25% off sale. And between the times when I was going to do the first order to when I actually placed the order, they had changed the selection of books. So I will say you probably should get the book while you want the book because it may not be there again if you come back because they have a certain limited amount of books, I assume. I think my total was like $39.21 or something like that. And they do like a point system. So you earn points with every order. And then those points can be used as discounts as well. So that's pretty cool. And I'm just trying to get this box open here. All right, we are almost in. The packaging seems to be pretty nice. Nothing is like wrapped up or anything, but wow, from what I can tell just on the top, these books look brand new, which is not what I expected at all. And I will say right off the bat, the first book that I'm seeing is a different cover than the book that was on the website. I'll put a screenshot of the book cover that I was expecting on the screen if it's different than what I actually got. Just so you guys know, I want it to be very transparent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into what I purchased. I got a mixture of books. Some books are books that I've never heard of. Some are from authors that I wanted to read, and I just wanted to meet that $35 shipping minimum. So some of them I just threw in for that reason. So let's go ahead and grab the first one. And this one I immediately know is a different cover, and I actually like this cover a lot better. I know that's a little silly to know like a cover is better, but I like this cover better. And this is called Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have heard of this author. Oh, she wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I didn't know that. Anyways, I have heard of this author. I know people have been reading, like, her latest book is about a tennis person, but they had this one on there, and I think this was one that I just added in because I wanted to meet the shipping requirement, and I hadn't yet. And I think this was less than $5, which, thumbs up. That's a really good deal for me on a paperback book. I think this falls more into a romance category. It's basically, from what I remember, a couple and the husband ends up getting in an accident and passing away. And then her and her mother-in-law, who she's never met, have to like sort everything out. So that's really all I know. I don't know a lot about most of these books, which is kind of exciting. Sorry about that. The FedEx truck was delivering a box and their music was extremely loud. But yeah, so I don't know a lot about most of the books that I ordered, and I think I just got a big variety of books. And like I said, I just really want to check out this website. The condition of the book is literally brand new, so for less than $5, I think, I'll have the prices of each individual book on the screen. I think that's really good. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I got all bargain books, but I also didn't pay that close attention. So I'll also try to include that information on the screen as well. But yeah, Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I'm gonna move on to the next one now. The next book that I picked up was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I actually heard a lot about this book and this author, and I just figured I'd give it a shot. I'm not a huge romance reader, so I don't know how I'll feel about this. I'm sure I'll eat it up. Who doesn't love a little bit of romance here and there? But generally, I go toward literary fiction or thrillers or horror, mystery, that type of thing. But I figured this would be a really good summer read from what I've heard, so I decided to give it a shot. It is another paperback. I believe this is the cover that was advertised, and again, it looks like it's in brand new shape. I can't remember how much I paid for this one, but I'm very excited to give it a shot. Hopefully I enjoy it, and maybe I'll even get into more of Emily Henry's books, but I have literally zero idea about what this book is about. I assume it's a romance about people who like books, and it's kind of funny because Taylor Jenkins Reid has a little blurb on here about the book, and that is who this book is by, so kind of works out. So those are the first two books that I got. Going into the next one, I am excited to read this one. Again, I actually have no idea what this book is about or what type of book it is, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's called Anxious People, and it's by Frederick Bachman. And yeah, I knew that it was a popular book, and I wanted to read it for a while. I heard, like I said, good things about it, and I decided to just throw this one in my cart. They had it the first time that I went to order books, and I had it in my cart then, and so I just decided that I wanted to actually grab it the second time when I was placing this order, and I'm very impressed. This is also a brand new book. Like, that's really exciting. So that leads me to believe that their bargain books are just books that they had so many books of, and they just sell them to this website, I assume. So far, I'm very impressed with the quality of the books and the shipping and all of that. So I don't have a lot to say. Like, I'm thrilled that I was actually recommended a website by an advertisement online that is actually good and doesn't appear to be a scam. Now, if I get into reading these books and like pages are missing or something, then I'll let you guys know. But so far, so good. I'm very pleased. The next book that I got is by Stephen King, and it's called Apt Pupil. I vaguely know what this one is about. It's about a student and a teacher situation. I have been wanting to get into Stephen King recently. I watched a video where somebody was reading Stephen King, and I was like, you know what? I actually want to give him a shot. So they didn't have a huge selection of Stephen King on the website, so I didn't have a lot to choose from. I really want to try Misery. So I'm not going to base a lot of Stephen King's books around this one because I've actually never heard of this one, I don't really know what it's about. It's a thinner one, so that's good. If I don't like it, then it's not like I waste a whole lot of time. This was also a very affordable book. and I think it's going to be a nice little introduction to Stephen King. I'm very, very excited. I have been craving reading one of his books. I've never read one before. I've seen the movie It, and that's it. Like, that's all I've experienced from Stephen King, and that's, you know, a movie, which is different. Actually, I've seen Pet Sematary too, and I want to read that book. So, again, looks like a brand new copy of a book. It doesn't look like this is like a used book in any capacity, and I'm very excited to start my Stephen King journey. I will say that. All right, so we just have 2 books left. So it does look like I got 6 books for, like I said, about $39, $40. And the 2 that I have left, I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. It's the last paperback in here. This one I saw when I was at Barnes & Noble for the first time in a very long time, picking out some books, and I almost bought it, and then I didn't, and the cover sold me. And I saw it on the website, and I was like, okay, I'm getting it because I wanted to read it then, and I just decided, I don't know if it's for me, but since it was affordable, I decided to grab it, and if nothing else, it's very cute. All I know is this has something to do with some suburban moms and zombies or something. Not quite sure, but I'll let you guys know because once I read it, I'm sure I'll do some sort of reading wrap up and this will be in it. But again, it's a brand new copy of a book for like $5, and that's crazy. So I think I might found a new website, but I feel like this is one of those websites where you'll like have to keep going on it and like searching because, like I said, their inventory appears to change a lot. The next book and the final book that I got is a hardcover, and it looks like it's in really great shape. I'm just checking out the dust cover, but it is called Toad, and it's by Catherine Dunn. And this book, again, I have zero idea what it's about, but I liked the cover of it, and it had a decent rating on Goodreads, so I was like, why not? I don't really like to read the reviews too hard before I choose a book because I feel like that can sway my perspective of the book. And if it's something that sounds interesting to me in the moment or that it looks like I would like it, I like to just give it a shot for myself because everybody is so different in their preferences. And I feel like social media and stuff can put an image of something in your head from the get-go and you don't even get to form your own opinion on it from the start. So I don't put too much weight into reviews, but I do like to look at the rating because if it's got a really, really low rating, I'm like, okay, let me think about it a little bit more before I put my time and energy into reading something. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like without the dust cover, and this is a gorgeous book. So even if I don't enjoy it, I am going to enjoy looking at it, which sounds so silly, but books make really good decor. And this picture of the author is actually so freaking cute. So I think I might have a little girl crush. Hopefully I like this book. But if you guys have read this book or any of these books that I showed you today, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about them, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. But that is all I have to show you in this unboxing. I know this was probably a short and sweet little video, but I actually give this website a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, whatever you want to say. The shipping was fast, the shipping was free, the shipping was international, and it was fast and free. And the books are all excellent quality. Like, look at this little stack. I can't wait to put them on my bookshelf. They look so cute. But they're all brand new books. And for all of these books, I got 6 of them, as you guys can see. It only cost me $39, and I think that's great. And I got some points built up, and so now I can go on there and get more points and then get more discounts, and I'm very excited to go on there right after I make this video because I already want to see what else is on there and what else I can get. Again, I will have this website linked down below. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below on any of your thoughts on these books if you've read them, and subscribe to my channel for more random content. I'll see you next time. Bye!